Hello, this is a PTA announcement on the Iberian Lynx. The Iberian Lynx has been going through some trouble lately with the decreased population of its natural food source, the rabbit, and the decreased population of its forest that it surrounds it. The Iberian Lynx can be found in southern West Europe near the Spanish regions. The Iberian Lynx weighs around 20 pounds and is the size of a normal-sized dog. It is a creature that is heavily spotted, usually in gray-black spots, and has a mustache-like features on its face and its signature tufts on its ears. The Iberian Lynx has been gone through a lot of trouble lately with, like I said previously, the decreased population of its natural food source and its forest getting blown away by the production of new cities and shopping centers. And not only that, but in the past year alone, 22 Iberian Lynx out of the initial 100 was roadkilled, and we will go into that in a second. But right now we need to discuss what are the main causes on why the Iberian Lynx is starting to become the number one most endangered feline to become extinct since the last 2,000 years. Okay, so we are going to discuss one prevalent matter about the Iberian Lynx. The fact that the Iberian Lynx is running out of space. Now, I covered a moment ago that the Iberian Lynx is starting to run into trouble with its natural habitat. So the people in Europe decided to come with a plan to create conservations. These conservations at first held only 100 Iberian lynxes. That's not a lot. Imagine having 100 people on the earth. That's like 7 billion having one cat. That's not a lot when you really think about it. So now, since that there's conservations, it's just a matter of making sure to keep the Iberian Lynx safe. And one way by doing that is to limit the amount of roadkills that the Iberian Lynx has. In 1 year alone, there was 22 roadkills on the Iberian Lynx. When you really put the numbers into perspective, 22 out of the first 100 is a lot. And that's like 220 kills out of 1,000. And the numbers will just keep on ranking up until there's no more. Hello. As said previously, the Iberian Lynx is in a lot of trouble. It is the most extinct species, or more like the most extinct feline species. And it is depicted that if something is not done, the Iberian Lynx will be the first feline species to go extinct in the last 2,000 years. Now, one reason for this is because of pollution. The Iberian Lynx habitat is getting knocked off day by day with the increasing amounts of land being thrown off just to develop malls and skyscrapers and cities. The Iberian Lynx is running out of space for it to call its home. And as such, the WWF and Southern Europe is taking a stand to try to decrease this. They created conservations, basically habitats for the Iberian Lynx to call home. But these habitats is not in captivity. These habitats is placed in the woodlands where the Iberian Lynx can frolic unknowingly that they're basically being monitored and watched, making sure that their productivity is going well. Another reason why the Iberian Lynx is starting to go to extinct is because of hunters, and not necessarily all hunters. In the past, the Iberian Lynx was a main target for hunting because the hunters found that their fur was very soft and comfortable and their meat very delicious. But in 1970, it was banned to hunt Iberian Lynx, the Iberian Lynx. But the Iberian Lynx still gets caught up in some traps, not set for them, but could be set for other wildlife like deer and rabbits. One final main cause of the dissipation of the Iberian Lynx is roadkills. With the development of highways and freeways, the Iberian Lynx needs to travel between mating and hunting grounds and between its natural spots. But due to highways basically creating a dividend between them, it can cause some trouble. And in the past year, out of the total population of the Iberian Lynx, which was 200 at the time, 22 were killed.